Hey wonderful family, welcome again to the channel. So in this video I've collated 8 countries in Europe that are affordable for international students where you can go and have your studies without breaking the bank. Now before we proceed, I would like to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. You are all amazing, you are all wonderful. Thank you so much and God bless you for tuning into this channel. Now let's get right into the video. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about affordable study destinations in Europe. If you are thinking of studying and you're wondering how to go about it, I'm going to be telling you about these countries where you have to look into. I would also leave some links and websites on the description so you can check them out, and you can always send me a message on the comments and ask your questions, and I'm always going to answer your questions and guide you through the way I can. All right, let's get right into the video. The very first country I'm going to be talking about will be Lithuania. Lithuania is known for its rich history and vibrant culture. Lithuania also offers affordable tuition fees averaging from 3,000 euro to 5,000 euro per year for bachelor's degrees and 4,000 to 9,000 for master's degrees. Now, this depends on the school, the city, and the program you are going for. Okay, for example, like medical courses, you obviously know those kind of courses are usually on the high side, so IT courses, so it depends again. Now the cost of living is also reasonable in Lithuania compared to other countries. Lithuania has a very nice cost of living. Currently minimum wage in Lithuania is about 1,045 euro per month. So with this cost of living, monthly expenses should be around 700 to 1,000 euro. It might be less depending on the city and lifestyle. And also there are also good universities in Lithuania that provide you with quality education, like the Vilnius University or the Klaipėda University. I'm also going to be making another video specifically for an ongoing admission with Lithuania and provide you with the courses they offer in English and tell you some of the steps on how to go about the admission process. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on that one. Next country I'm going to be talking about would be Czech Republic. Now, Czech Republic is a very wonderful country as well. It is known for its landscapes and historic cities. The Czech Republic has an attractive destination. Czech Republic also has quality universities with good education, with lesser tuition fees ranging from 2,000 euro to 5,000 euro per year for both bachelor's and master's degree. And currently admissions are closed, but I'm going to be checking to see if they have more admissions going on, and I'll be making a video on that as well, so stay tuned. Cost of living isn't that high as well at Czech Republic, so you might want to check up on that. All right, up next, I'm going to be talking about Romania. Romania offers affordable education amidst their stunning landscapes. Tuition fees for international students ranges from 2,000 euro, 2,005 to 5,000 euro per year. This depends on the program and the university. Cost of living in Romania ranges from, at least you should budget something between 700 euro, 600 euro monthly to 1,000. This would depend on your lifestyle, depends on the city as well. Okay, now universities in Romania are also very much affordable. Like I said earlier, they offer quality programs, especially the University of Bucharest. International students are generally allowed to work part-time during their studies, but sometimes there are specific regulations that might vary. As we all know, laws and policies might change from time to time. Now, after completing your studies in Romania, graduates can always apply for a temporary residence permit to seek employment, which gives you the post-study permit. This is a very good one with Romania, although be aware that laws might change. Okay, so you always want to check for up-to-date information regarding the immigration policies from those countries. Also, do not forget that whenever you're going to any European country, like I would always say, make sure to learn the language, as this would help you integrate properly. Whatever country you decide to relocate to finally in Europe, as long as you don't speak English, start learning their language before you finally arrive the country. This would help you integrate properly and also have enough funds to at least cover you and help you survive up until 6 months to 12 months before you're able to get yourself together. Remember, you're going to a new country, so you have to be familiarized with everything that's going on there. So make sure you get yourself prepared before you travel. Up next, I'm going to be talking about Poland. Now, Poland is a wonderful country, I must say. I love Poland a lot. Poland is known for its rich history and vibrant culture. The Polish people are always very friendly, I must say. And you want to know one thing I like about Poland again is their ease mode of transportation. Honestly speaking, since when I was in Poland, I never experienced anything like strikes with the trains. I mean, they always keep to time. It's just so good. Now, we're talking about tuition fee. Tuition fee ranges from 2,000 euro to 5,000 euro per year. This will vary with the school and the city. Okay. Now, there are some that also cost more, as it will depend on the courses you're going for, and again, the university. The cost of living is also very reasonable. I remember then, but that was few years ago, probably 3 years ago then, when I could rent a room in a shared apartment for 200 euro. That's about how much is zloty then. But right now, things are generally expensive in Europe, but nevertheless, Poland has a very good cost of living, I must say. Even up until date, you can spend, at least if you have up to 700 to 800 to 1,000, you can get yourself a very good apartment in Poland, depending on the city. And Poland has a lot of seasonal jobs for students. In Poland, you can work while studying. It's a very good one. Poland has studies. Don't forget, there is always language barrier, so make sure you are prepared for this. Okay, I would also be checking for some universities. I contacted a university in Poland recently this month about an ongoing admission. I might likely make a video about that, so stay tuned. Next, I'm going to be talking about Hungary. Now, Hungary is another beautiful country. Hungary offers affordable tuition fees ranging from 2,000 euros to 3,000 euros per year. You might find something lesser, depends on the city and the course and the institution again. Now, cost of living approximates from, let's say, 600 to 800 euro monthly. This depends on your lifestyle, depends on the city where you decide to settle down at. Okay, now Hungary has some scholarships that is called the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, but there are countries that are limited to the scholarship. Okay, I don't think Nigerians get the scholarship, but some other countries like the Cameroonians and some other countries in Africa has access to the scholarship. So make sure you check if you are eligible for this one. You can always apply for this financial support in Hungary. Now, students are also allowed to work part-time while studying in Hungary. You can also apply for a residence permit to seek employment after work in Hungary as well. This is also possible, except the law changes, like we would always say. Now, Germany is also another destination that has good universities that even charge no tuition or even lesser tuition. But again, Germany is totally different because, number one, if you don't understand German, it's usually difficult. If you know how to speak German, you most likely won't even pay tuition fee in Germany. So for Germany, the abstract thing with Germany is you have to learn the language, okay, for you to have access to varieties of options to study for free in Germany. And Germany has a lot of job opportunities, especially for IT courses and medical courses as well. You would always earn good money in Germany. Cost of living in Germany is a little bit high because, of course, it depends on the city as well and living lifestyle, like I would always say. So yeah, so this is about Germany. I'm not going to be talking much on Germany. Let's move right to Portugal. Portugal is one beautiful country, very lovely, very welcoming. Like I would always say, Portugal has very, very much low tuition fee. Portugal tuition fee ranges from 3,000 to 7,000 per year. I made some recent videos about some universities that charges 1,500 euro per year. These are polytechnic institutions. You would always find some things like this as well, depending on the city, depending on the course you are going for as well. Portugal doesn't really have much English courses for bachelor's degree programs, but for masters and PhD, you're gonna find a lot of them in English. Okay, so you should budget at least from 4,000, 3,000 to 7,000 euro per year. And Portugal also have this very nice, amazing payment plan, which offers a 10 monthly installments plan or an 8 installment payment plan, which makes it easier for international students. Portugal also have a post-study permit that allows you to search for a job after you have concluded your program. So not search for a job per se, but it is actually, if you already have a job, I'm going to be making a video about that one, you can actually convert to reside in Portugal if you have a work contract after studies. Okay, like I would say, Portugal cost of living is not that easy. Cost of living is a little bit high now in Portugal, and for Portugal you have to at least have from 1,000 euro to be able to survive monthly. At least 1,000 can help you go through in Portugal. 800 might still do something. Depends on the city, depends on the area where you reside, and depends on cost of living. But remember, if you are coming to study in any country for the first time, you have to make sure you have yourself prepared for at least 6 months to 12 months before you're able to get a job and settle down in that country. Okay, it might not be easy because it is not an English speaking country, so you have to settle down. So make sure you're fully prepared with the language, with funds to take care of your living and your food before you're able to settle down to get yourself something to do. All right, up next, Portugal has universities at various cities. Like I said, I have some of them on my videos. If you want to check them out, you can. But currently, admission has closed. Some schools are still going on with second phase. You might want to check them out as well. And next, I'm going to be talking about Greece. Lastly, this is Greece, and Greece offers affordable education with tuition fees ranging from 2,000 to 9,000 per year for non-European students. And Greece has low cost of living, but this depends on the city as well, like I would always say. And you can always check for affordable tuition fees from those cities and universities as well. Depends on the program you want to go for. At Athens, it depends on the courses you want to go for. So make sure you check this out. And then with all these that I've provided so far, I believe after going through the 8 of them, you should find 1 or 2 that interests you. So make sure you check for their proof of funds, as well as they all have different requirements for the proof of funds, which is also a very wonderful requirement that needs serious attention. So if you want to travel to any of these European countries, they all have several and different requirements to their processes. Make sure to keep updated with that information. I believe this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, you can write me some of that on the comments, and I'm going to respond the best way I can. All right, make sure to share this video also to keep people informed. And I want to thank you once again for watching up until this point, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.